First of all, let me thank all of you for the great support, the prayer, the calls, the encouragement that you have extended to me and to all the staff during these last few weeks. I don't know what we would have done had you not been so supportive. It's really carried us through some very difficult days. And we appreciate, too, all your prayers that have gone into making sure that when the day came, that we would come back together with security and with safety, and yet at the same time with great anticipation of what God is going to do in and through this ministry. We spent a considerable amount of time trying to figure out the very best way in which to make sure that everybody is comfortable when they come back to the house of God here at First Baptist Indian Trail. And I'd like to lay out a little plan for you that the staff and I, in accordance with the deacons and their approval of this plan, and just kind of share with you what you can expect in what we are calling the Trail Forward. I like the name. And so as we talk about the Trail Forward, let's begin with May 19th. That's next Tuesday evening. And I'd like to ask all of you, if you can and will, come and join us here on the campus to have just a good prayer time and a praise time. And we'll sit in the parking lot. We're going to call it a parking lot prayer meeting. And we're going to clear out a big old area over there right in front of the children's building where the drive-through is and where the drop-off is for the kids. That'll kind of be the staging area. And then out in front and to both sides of that, we're going to leave the parking lot clear of cars for you to come and bring your chairs, and we'll have just a great time sitting around together, of course, keeping the distance that we need to keep, but just praising the Lord for about 45 minutes, okay? So that's at 7 o'clock next Tuesday evening. And then the following Monday and Tuesday, we'll be doing kind of the same thing that we've been doing before. On Monday night, Matthew and I will get together, and we'll have a little Facebook or FaceTime or Facebook, I guess it is, Facebook Live time that we've had for the last few weeks on Monday evenings. Tuesday, we're going to share this video one more time with you, so everybody will be on board, and maybe just have some question and answer time along with that May 26th date. Okay, May the 26th, that Tuesday evening. We'll kind of just have a little time of maybe a town hall meeting kind of approach, all right? And so the 19th is the parking lot prayer. 26th, we will have a kind of a Q&A, town hall kind of meeting, and we'll do that live with Facebook and also on our website. Then, here's the good news. We're going to set the dates of May 30th and May the 31st to come back together as a fellowship and worship corporately together. Now, the scheduling is going to be a little bit different, and let me tell you why. In our three services, normally at 8 o'clock, 9:30, and 11, our transition time is really compact. And we don't have a whole lot of time to get cars off the property and then new cars onto the property in time to make those cutoffs in time. And so one of the things that we're going to be doing starting back up on the 30th is a Saturday night, and we're going to have a Saturday night service at 6 p.m. Now, here's the good thing about it. We've discovered during this interim period that about 30 to 35% of the people in this area can't come to church on Sunday morning because they have to work on Sundays. And so we're going to offer this 6 o'clock time frame for anybody that has to work, or it's more convenient for you to come on Saturday night than it is a Sunday. And I believe we're going to really reach a lot of people that we would have never reached in any other way. And then on May the 31st, our new times are going to be at 9 o'clock Sunday morning and at 11 o'clock on Sunday morning. So 9 and 11. And we're believing that we'll have a much larger transition time, somewhere in the neighborhood of about 5 minutes, to get people out of the auditorium, a cleaning crew come in, disinfect, and sanitize that whole area, our bathrooms, our hallways, the worship center. It'll take at least 20 to 25 minutes to pull that off and get us ready for the next worship service. And so we're asking that if you come at 11 o'clock service, that you not come until about 10:30. We'd ask that you not come and drive into the parking lot until about 10:30. That still gives you 30 minutes. Now, there are a lot of you that come early. A lot of you show up way early every Sunday morning, and I get that, and I'm grateful for you. But as we rejoin on the 31st, try not to come until about 10:30. That still is 30 minutes to get you parked and get you inside the building. And that'll give us plenty of time to get the building ready for that service. It will also ensure that we'll have plenty of time to get the crowd out and a new crowd come in to the worship center without having to rub shoulders and elbows and all of that. And there'll be plenty of time for us to transition. So I hope you understand that that's what we're attempting to do. Now, let me caution all of you. If you're up in years and maybe your health is not really as good as you would like for it to be, and you still feel that maybe you ought not to be in a crowd, we completely understand, sympathize with that, and encourage you to wait until maybe it's even more safe for you to come. Those of you that are carrying children, you're pregnant, and maybe that is of concern to you. We understand that, and just know that we'll be praying for you, and we'll look forward that day when you can come and feel comfortable about being here. I'm really excited about our return. Some of you may be asking about the question of life groups. If we're going to continue in phase 2 of what our state leadership is advocating, we can't do that in a confined space like a Sunday school class, life group classes. So we're really suspending coming together for Sunday school on the campus until the 1st of August. That will get us time to get through phase 2 and phase 3, hopefully, that if nothing else goes wrong. Now, please understand, things are subject to change. And one thing's for sure, we've got to remain flexible. And we are laying out these plans in accordance to what we know as true today. And so please keep in mind, I may be coming back to you with a different story if things change and we are encouraged in a different direction. But I'm going to tell you, it'd have to be pretty dramatic, because I am convinced that we can be safe and we can worship all at the same time. And so we're pretty confident that this plan is going to work. So you be praying for us and seeking the Lord that we would be the church that God wants us to be. But it's time that we come back together. It's for our spiritual well-being. It is for our spiritual health that we join back together and worship the Lord. That's what we'll be doing for all of eternity. And so I want to get back started doing that now. And I hope you've been doing it at home. But I thought we'd just pass along some of this information to you. Our child care situation, children, we're not ready for that yet. We don't have the volunteer force that we need to carry that out right now. I'll be coming back to you a little bit later on. And so we're going to ask you to worship with us as a family right now. And by the way, you can sit together as a family. You can congregate together as a family. And so we encourage you to do that. I think it'll be good for the kids. And I think it'll be good for you. I think it'll be good for the families to sit together and worship. So you come on, and I promise you this. We're going to have a quality time of worship. The music, the praise, the adoration, the worship itself in music is going to be very powerful. And I'm excited about it. I'm excited about seeing you. I'm excited about worshiping with you. I'm excited about hearing from you. And so keep these dates in mind. Next Tuesday night, the 19th, 7 o'clock, it's a prayer meeting in the parking lot. The 26th is going to be a town hall meeting via the internet. And then we're going to reopen on Saturday night, May the 30th and May the 31st. I really look forward to seeing you then. God bless you, and we'll see you soon.